بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخواني في الله, بارك الله فيكم. We're in the middle of this class of Ism Mosul. Inshallah, it's understood. And today we have the homework. This homework is, I don't know, what did I do here now? Harun, I need your help. I did something. I don't know what I did. Hold on, let me see it. Let me see if I can bring this down. It's split. The whole screen split. Let me see. Where we go? Yeah, this is it here? Why is it split like this? Okay, 1 second, brothers and sisters online. It was a whole screen here. This wasn't here. I don't know. Let me stop presenting. 1 second, y'all online. Okay, now let me present again. Okay, let me present again. Bismillah. See, that's what I got first. Now, why is it like that?
It just came to a whole.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Where am I? Where the class go? Okay.
No,
hold on. Where's the book at?
Did you just open?
Yeah, where's?
Cover.
Yeah, why is it a separate? Oh, I separated it. Okay, hold on. Right. Let me just close this out.
هل كانت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟
Okay, let me go here. Okay, now let me share. Bismillah. All right. Yeah. All right. So here, brothers and sisters, we're on page 82. We have to put the correct Ism Mosula in the answer. And of course, that's just half the battle. That's just a quarter of the battle. Now we want to read sentences. Everybody's going to do 4 sentences. 4 sentences. Don't ask me, hey, is that the correct one? Just go straight through it. If it's wrong, I'm going to let you know. Everybody's going to read 4 sentences back to back. Okay? Okay, let's get to work. عندك يا داود.
هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟
نعم. هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟ نعم. If anybody needs an explanation, inshallah we do. I think the meanings are clear. Continue.
أنا ركبت الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Good. Continue.
هل رأيت الكتاب الذي اشتريته اليوم؟
نعم.
هذه السيارة التي تعطلت في الطريق.
Good. How we doing online? Everybody with us? Wow. That's good. You reading Ibrahim?
ما أسماء الأولاد التي غابوا عن الدرس اليوم؟
I'm going to say alati because it's awlad, it's plural. It's not feminine. So like if you look at asma, you might say alati. You look at asma. Now if you look at awlad, na'am. But when you look at gabu, that's going to be the deciding matter. That has to be alladina. Na'am.
ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم؟
Now, what if I said ما أسماء الأولاد التي كتبت؟ Now, if it's like I'm concentrating on the names, what are the names that were written? I would say alati kutibat. But now it's those that were absent. Now it's those that are absent. I'm going to say alladina ghabu. I don't think I'm understood. I don't think that I'm understood what I'm saying. You have to support. Good. Ibrahim said, Ma asma'ul awlad allati. Why did he say allati? Because he's looking at asma. He's looking at asma. But when it has ghabu an dars, you have to say alladina ghabu an dars. You have to say alladina. But what if I said, Ma asma'ul awlad allati kutibat ala sabura? What are the names of the kids, the names that were written on the board? I would have to consider that with the ism mawsula. Yeah, Harun, are you with me? No. Brothers and sisters online, are you with us? You know, he said, Aleti considering asma, but we're really talking about the boys. We just want the name of the boys who. Ma asma'ul awlad alladhina ghabu. So I would say alladhina because ghabu, after it, it's similar to it. But what I said, ma asma'ul awlad that were written on the board. What are the names of the kids that were written on the board? It was na'an. Right. What if it was ma asma awlad blank kutibat ala sabora? You would say alati. You would say alati. So sometimes you have to consider the mudaf. Sometimes you have to consider what? The mudaf ilay. And in this, we want to understand that in the mistake is barakah. In the mistake, somebody might make a mistake, but everybody benefits from it. Naam. So that one is alladhina. Naam. Tayyib, عندك يا إبراهيم.
جاء الطالبان اللذان يدرسان في جامعة.
Naam. Again, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. One more time, nice and smooth.
جاء الطالبان اللذان يدرسان في الجامعة.
في الجامعة. Naam. Continue.
الله الذي لا إله إلا هو.
Naam. That's where it comes in the Quran. Allah alladhi la ilaha illa hu. Naam. Continue.
هؤلاء النساء التي يحفظن في صحيح مسلم.
في صحيح مسلم. ولكن is nisa is a plural for nisa. هؤلاء النساء, what are you going to say? النساء. Can't say allati because allati is mufrad musanna. It's singular. It's for one. We got a group of women. What are we going to say, Ibrahim? Like alladhina is for a group of men. What do you say for a group of women?
اللاتي.
Naam, allati or allai or allawati. And you have to use that when you speak. Naam. Especially the brothers who are like me that have like a lot of girls. You know, when you have a lot of girls in your family, you learn that, you know. So some people, they're not married, so they're not used to saying tadhabina or ta'kulina, because they're not married. They never use that. They never use that. Tayyib, read it one more time. هؤلاء النساء
هؤلاء النساء اللاتي يحفظن في صحيح مسلم.
في صحيح مسلم. Now we're going to look at the meanings when we go back around again. Tayyib, Abdul Sabur.
أين الكوب الذي شربت منه آنفا؟
Again, one more time.
أين الكوب الذي شربت منه آنفا؟
Let's go back to the top. I like these sentences. I like the way you're doing it. Let's go back to the top. Cool? Good. No, good. No.
هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟
هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك? What does that mean?
Did you eat the food which I prepared for you?
Did you eat the food which I prepared for you? هل أكلت الطعام? That's a complete sentence. Alladhi jahaztu lak. Now that's that's a description of that food. Continue.
أنا ركبت الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Say allati taqifu amama baytina. Make it a little more smoother.
التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Now, pardon me for being harsh. Alladhi wa alladhina, all of them, the lamb is mushaddada. And I want you to make that clear in your recitation. Inna alladhina, alladhina, illa alladhina. It's not alladhina, alladhina, alladhi. It's alladhi, alladhi. You're coming on it hard because it's mushaddada. نعم. ركبت الحافلة التي.
أنا ركبت الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Now, so it's a little easier if you separate between alladhi and the word that comes before it. Now, don't attach it, but you want to attach alladhi and the sentence together. ركبت الحافلة التي تقف. You want to put that together. And as I said, it's more suitable that a verb comes after alladhi, but it could be a noun. But if it's a noun, it's going to be a sentence. And we'll see that later, hopefully.
أنا ركبت الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Now, I rode the bus that stops or which stops in front of our house. How we doing online? Continue, Abdul Sabur.
هل رأيت الكتاب هل رأيت الكتاب الذي اشتريته اليوم؟
هل رأيت الكتاب الذي اشتريت اليوم أو الذي اشتريت اليوم? Did you see the book which I bought today? No. And you could say الذي اشتريته اليوم, because that's what you call an. The sentence is called the sila. In it is a pronoun that goes back to the thing that alladhi is connected to. That's called the a'id, the thing that goes back. A sila wal a'id. So some of the people say that al-ism mawsula is an ism that has a sila, which is a sentence connected to it, while it has a pronoun that goes back to the original thing. It's a noun that has a sila, it's a connection, it's a whole sentence that comes after it, and it and something like and a pronoun that goes back. But the pronoun is not absolutely necessary. Tayyib ya Ghalib, number 4.
هذه السيارة التي تعطلت في الطريق.
What does that mean?
This is the car which is stopped in the street.
No.
It's not working in the street.
No, what does ta'attalat fi tariq mean? It did, it's a verb. The sayara ta'attalat, it did this thing. It broke down. It's not that it stopped. Waqafat. Now ta'attalat, it stopped working. That's where the word utla comes from, with vacation. Utla means it's not working. And we said ar-rajul ta'attala, what does that mean? He's not working, he's unemployed. He's muta'attilun. Muta'attil. It's not working. Continue. Now, hold on. I don't want to be misunderstood. If somebody's unemployed, he's still a good brother. I'm not saying anything bad about that. He's still a good brother. Sometimes we say illiterate, we think, he's a bad guy. He's not employed, he's a bad guy. No, he's illiterate, he's our brother. He's unemployed, he's still our brother. That's not bad things. They're not sins. They're not sins. At the time we live in, if you're illiterate, you're like sinful. And if you're unemployed, you're sinful. But we do have a rule that if man don't work, he don't eat. That's our golden rule, okay? So that's a personal thing. If you're in Hamtramck, you understand. If you're not, you don't get it. Continue.
ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس يوما.
Okay, now, to make it nice and smooth, learn where to stop.
ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس عن الدرس اليوم.
عن الدرس اليوم. Like, stop. الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم.
نعم. ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم.
MashaAllah. Nah. Someone said, don't say that he's unemployed. Say he's on vacation. Like Husn al-Dhan. Nah. So, continue. You got one more to go? Yeah. No, that's it. That's good. ما أسماء الأولاد, we did that one. الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم. What are the names of the children that were absent from the lesson today? عندك يا Harun.
I was doing 4.
You did 4?
لا.
You did 3. Good.
2.
Okay, continue.
جاء الطالبان اللذان يدرسان في الجامعة.
Again, that's good. One more time.
جاء الطالبان اللذان يدرسان في الجامعة.
عادي تتكلم. ايش معك يا صاحبي? No, right here. That thing right there. Yeah. Yep. Okay, good. جاء الطالبان اللذان. The 2 students that study in the Jamia came. And the verb is going to this is a description for the 2 students. What is it? Alladani yadrusani fil jamia. That's the whole description. So you're going to say the 2 students who study in the jamia came. You can't say he came, the 2 students. No, you can't say it like that. That's one thing. At-talibani alladani. That's one thing. It's a description for the student. So
الله الذي لا إله إلا هو.
إلا هو.
إلا هو.
No. What does that mean?
Allah, he is whom none has the right to be worshipped with he.
Right. Allah is He. Allah is He who nothing deserves worship other than Him. عندك يا Harun.
هؤلاء النساء اللاتي يحفظن في صحيح مسلم.
في صحيح مسلم. في صحيح مسلم. I want you to put that kasra on the ha. Don't say صحيح Muslim. صحيح Muslim.
صحيح مسلم.
Well, we want women today. You sisters online, y'all memorizing Quran, you're memorizing Hadith. I just wrote this because in the marriage, the women be memorizing Sahih Muslim. I mean, could you imagine? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. The women are like, MashaAllah, women like strong in knowledge. So one time I remember some women from Aden had some questions for Sheikh Yahya. They were women. Oh man, they were questioning some like when in one fatwa you said this and then you said that. It was like daqiq. It was like minute situations that they were on it. So it's very important that the women, they have the adaptability, have the capability to really memorize. Then I just want to say, like, the women seeking ilm is not like men. They never think that they're going to be on the microphone or meet the sheikh. Theirs is like a little more closer to sincerity than ours. Ours is always, you have the opportunity, you think you might be arguing with somebody, or you might meet the sheikh, or you might be on the microphone, or that. They're not thinking like that. They're thinking about their kids. You know what I'm saying? They like love it. They, I ain't thinking about meeting the sheikh or, none of that. So they have to study. They have the, that great potential. May Allah increase them. Tayyib, continue.
هؤلاء النساء اللاتي I did it.
You like that sentence? We on the next one.
أين الكوب؟ أين الكوب الذي شربت منه
آنفا. Right, these are new words. What does that mean? أين الكوب الذي شربت منه آنفا. What does that mean?
Where's the cup that which I drank from?
آنفا. Online. What does this mean? آنفا.
Above.
آنفا. What does آنفا mean? earlier, right? Just previously, I was just drinking from it. Anifan, just a minute ago. Just yeah, just and I قلت لك آنفا. What does it mean? أنا قلت لك آنفا. I just said it to you a minute ago. أنا قلت لك آنفا. I told you a minute ago. Just earlier I told you. So let's go back to the top.
هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟
جهزت لك. Put that together.
جهزت لك.
Again.
هل أكلت الطعام الذي جهزت لك؟
نعم. Continue.
أنا ركبت الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Again. أنا ركبت
الحافلة التي تقف أمام بيتنا.
Everything is understood. Everything understood. طيب عندك يا Isa. How are we doing online? Everything is good. This is easy, but we have to do this. This is the exercise. We have to jump rope. When you come to the gym, we're in the Arabic gym. We're in the gym. You got to skip your rope. You got to hit the speed bag. You got to hit the body bag. You got to do your stretches. You got to go jogging. Okay, then we're going to get down and learn a new lesson. But these are just like the regular routine that you have to do when you come to the gym. No questions about it. Okay? So,
هل رأيت الكتاب الذي اشتريته اليوم؟
نعم الكتاب رأيت الكتاب الذي اشتريته اليوم.
هذه السيارة التي تعطلت في الطريق.
Again, تعطلت في الطريق.
تعطلت في الطريق.
نعم. Again.
هذه السيارة التي تتعطلت.
No, don't rush. But I want you to land on that letter that has that shadda or sukun, like lean on it. Ta'ab. And then you're going to like maneuver yourself and regroup. Once you land on that thought, now you're going to regroup. Ta'ab.
هذه السيارة التي تعطلت في الطريق.
Good. So you have to take your time. نعم.
ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم؟
And then غابوا. Make that first one long. Again.
ما أسماء الأولاد الذين غابوا عن الدرس اليوم.
And you're online, you'll read, don't just listen. You'll repeat it over and over. Allah will not waste your efforts. Now, continue.
جاء الطالبان اللذان يدرسان في الجامعة.
Tayyib, we finished that. We're going to move on. Keep the microphone with you, Isa. We're moving down to page. Oh, hold on. Where am I going? Right, page 84, right? Now, page 84. Okay, on this page, barakallahu fikum, it says, Uktub al-jumal al-atiya. Right? The following sentence, bisil mawsul. But these sentences, they come in ism fa'al, ism maf'ul. No, I'm sorry. Right. You have to write it what the ism mawsul. It comes in ism fa'al, ism maf'ul. But you have to change it. Okay? So the first example is Ja'a mudarrisuna. Ja'a mudarrisuna. You're going to change it to Ja'a alladhi yudarrisuna. جاء الذي يدرسنا. So مدرسنا, is that ma'rifah or nakira? Why is it ma'rifah? Because mudaf ila ma'rifah is ma'rifah. If something is mudaf ila ma'rifah, is ma'rifah. Mudaf ila nakira is nakira. If I تقول مدرس طالب, the teacher of a student, still nakira. We don't know who it is. The teacher of a student, مدرس طالب. But now when you say mudarrisuna, our teacher is known. Ja'a mudarrisu taliban. The teacher of a student came. But now we have mudarrisuna, our teacher came. So you're going to change that. My point is, why am I asking that? Why is ma'rifa? That's why you're going to come with alladhi, because it's ma'rifa. When you say alladhi, alladhi is ma'rifa. What are the things that are ma'rifa? Do you know? What are the things that are ma'rifa? And this is something you study in Nahu. You need to know what's ma'rifa, what's not there. The first thing that's ma'rifa are the pronouns. All pronouns are ma'rifa. How do we know? Because when I say he did it, you know what I'm talking about. I can't say she went to the store and you don't know who I'm talking about. Now it's more known. It's more ma'rifa. It's more known than the second. What's the second thing that's ma'rifa? Names, nouns, Ahmed. But what's more known? What's more known? A noun or a pronoun? Like Muhammad, Yusuf. What's more known? A noun or a pronoun? A pronoun is more known. Because when I say Muhammad, there's 1,000 Muhammads. If I say he went, you go. I'm only saying he because we have an understanding with one another. I say she went, they went, you. We have an understanding for me to use the pronoun. If I say Muhammad, that's known, but I might have to say Muhammad al-Amriki, Muhammad al-Indonesia to make it more. So you know. After that, you have Ism Mawsul and Ism al-Ishara. Hada, that. I'm pointing at it. It has to be known if I'm pointing at it. Hada Ahmed. Hada Baiti. If I'm pointing at it, it has to be known because I'm pointing right there at it. It has to be known. Alladhi is also what? Ma'rifa. All asma al-mawsula. Alladhi wa allati wa alladhina wa allati. All because it's coming after something. That's ma'rifa. Then the last thing is something that is mudaf to a ma'rifa. Baytu Muhammadin. Baytun is nakir, but amma Baytu Muhammad is no. I'm Baytu now. Baytu Hada. Ain't a Baytu Hada? And I'm pointing at him. Ain't a Baytu Hada? Where's this guy's house? No. When I'm pointing at her, it's ma'rifah now. And like I'm saying, Baytu alladhi ishtaraytu ams. Kub alladhi ishribtu minhu. When it's mudaf to a ma'rifah, it becomes ma'rifah. Right? Those are the 5 things that are ma'rifah. The pronoun, the noun, ism mawsul, ism ishara, and a mudaf to one of those things there. Tayyib. That's a side benefit. Okay. That's connected to Nahu. But now we have these sentences. Indik ya. Everybody's going to take one. Ana ra'aytul hujjaj fil matar. I saw the hujjaj in the airport. How are you going to change that?
أنا رأيت يحجو في المطار.
Now we need ism mawsula. That's our lesson. Our lesson is ism al mawsula. We have to come with the ism mawsula.
أنا رأيت الذين أنا رأيت الذين يحجوا في المطار.
أنا رأيت الذين يحجون من هذا نون الذين يحجون في المطار. I saw those that are making Hajj. I saw them at the airport. أنا رأيت الحجاج. Are you with me online? أنا رأيت الذين يحجون. أنا رأيت الحجاج. أنا رأيت الذين يحجون. حجاج is اسم فاعل plural. حاج is singular. حاج. So in Arabic, what they say haji, they use that for what? Haji. No, they use it for an elderly person. Haji. And he's elderly, he made haji, he's no. Next one, Indik ya Harun.
يا بني لا تزعج النامين.
Take your time.
What?
يا بني لا تزعج
النائمين
النائمين.
النائمين
نائمين.
نائمين.
What does that mean? لا تزعج النائمين. What does that mean first? لا تزعج النائمين.
Young boy, don't disturb sleeping.
Those who are sleeping.
Oh, those.
النائمين. ما يا بنية. What's that shadda يا بنية? My son. My son. What's the difference between ya ibni wa ya bunayya?
Young boy.
Young. Yeah, bunay is tasghir. Like Ubaid. Wa Hussein. Hussein is the small Hassan. Ubaid is the small Abd. Ubay, what's Ubay? Ubay ibn Ka'b. Ubay is the small Ab, small father. Like you call your son Ubay, like you call him a little man. Well, Bunay, as I'm saying, my son is like a small son, it's talattuf, it's being soft. Bunayya, my small son. You're with us online. Ya Bunayya, la tuz'ij al-na'imin. Don't disturb. Tuz'ij is to disturb. How do you change that?
يا بني لا تزعج الذين ينامين.
ينامون.
ينامون. نعم right.
ينامون.
ينامون.
يا بني لا تزعج الذين ينامون. لا تزعج النائمين. لا تزعج الذين ينامون. طيب يا غالب.
المدرس نصح المتكلمين أثناء الدرس بالسكوت.
What does that mean? المدرس نصح المتكلمين أثناء الدرس بالسكوت.
The teacher advised the talkers twice in the dars to be quiet.
No, أثناء.
During the dars to be quiet.
Again.
The teacher advised the talkers during the dars to be quiet.
Right. How are we going to change that?
المدرس نصح يتكلمون.
It's a mawsul. That's our lesson.
المدرس نصح الذين يتكلمون أثناء الدرس بالسكوت.
المدرس نصح الذين يتكلمون أثناء الدرس بالسكوت. You advise them with being quiet. How we doing? How we doing online? المدرس نصح الذين يتكلمون أثناء الدرس بالسكوت. يا إخوان, this is only by the ni'mah of Allah, but you don't find these lessons in other books. It's only by the ni'mah of Allah that is in this book. I'm not trying to point to the teacher, but these are lessons here. These are lessons. This is learning what is inside the word, how to take it apart. It has a connection to sarf. Everything is all right? And they gave the support.
العالم خير من الجاهل.
العالم خير من الجاهل. نعم.
الذي يعلم خير من الذي يجهل.
نعم. الذي يعلم خير من الذي يجهل. خير من الذي يجهل. فالعالم يا إخواني في الله. What is العالم? العالم, we have عالم, the plural is ulama. What is عالم? It's some file of somebody who knows something. So if somebody knows something thoroughly, he's an alim. Don't look at his age. Don't look at his shuhra. Don't think like he has to be an alim in aqidah and in tafsir. Maybe just an alim in nahu. Maybe just in sarf. He knows it in and out. How you not gonna tell him alim? How could you take that name from him? Who al-alim? ما معنى alim? الذي يعلم. Isn't that what alim means? الذي يعلم. هو عالم بالفرائض. نعم. عالم بالفرائض. عالم بالعلم اللغة العربية. Some people are ulama, they're عالم of a number of fields. نعم. But كفاك واحد. ما معنى هذا؟ كفاك واحد. Well, it's sufficient for you. You think you could be an alim in Nahu and Sarf? You're like in it. You're in the middle of it right now. You think you keep going, you'll be an alim? You're going to know everything about everything. And then when you do that, you go into something else and you become proficient in that. It's not like you're just taking all these classes at the same time. No, you become proficient in that, and then you become proficient in that. But don't put them like they're in just a category up in the Milky Way somewhere, in the Milky Way galaxy somewhere. No, start with these little classes right here. Nah, Tayyip, end it.
جدتكم هي السائلة عن أحوالكم وأموركم.
جدتكم هي السائلة. That's what it says. جدتكم هي السائلة عن أحوالكم وأموركم. What does that mean?
Your grandmother is the one asking.
But when it says here, we want to add that. Right, your grandmother, she is the one questioning about your situations and about your affairs. She's looking after you. How are you going to change that?
جدتكم هي التي تسأل عن أحوالكم وأموركم.
نعم جدتكم هي التي تسأل. She's the one asking about how you're feeling and how you're doing. Na'am, she's the one that's asking. How we doing online? How we doing online? Ya ikhwani, I can't say it enough. This is Lugha al-Arabiya. This is it. And Lugha al-Arabiya is not that you have a vocabulary list and you like trying to put a puzzle together and you just put Huwa, Bait, Ahmed, and you get a mudaf ilayh. No, it has meaning, it has life. It's meaning. This is Lugha al-Arabiya. Tayyib, Ibrahim. We didn't go. We went back. Tayyib, continue. One more. Dawood.
المتصدق على المساكين يريد أن يلقاهم.
المتصدق على المساكين يريد أن يلقاهم. What does that mean?
The one who gives charity to the poor. He wants to meet them.
He wants to meet them. Al-Mutasaddiq, the one who gives charity. Tasaddaqa is past tense. Tasaddaqa, that means to give charity. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to put you to the test. Sadaqa, what does that mean? Sadaqa Zaydun. What does sadaqa mean? Sadaqa Zaydun. What does that mean? Sadaqa Zaydun. Zayd spoke the truth. Sadaqa means to speak the truth. Sadaqa means to speak the truth. Sadaqa. Sadaqa Allah. Allah spoke the truth. Mamana sadaqa Zaydun. What does sadaqa mean? Sadaqa Zaydun. Sadaqa. Online. Sadaqa means to believe. You spoke to I know Sadiqa. I believe you. Right? Sadaqa. Tasdeeq is iman. Sadaqa. We mean catch it live. No, you have to catch it. You're gonna be all right. You're going up to that. Sadaqa means to believe somebody was truthful. You believe them. So the opposite is kadhaba. What does kadhaba mean? You didn't believe him. Sadaqa. I believe I made you truthful. Meaning I made you truthful. Kadhaba, I made you a liar. I didn't believe you. Kadhaba, I made you a liar. Sadaqa, I made you truthful. I believed you. So why is Abu Bakr called as-Siddiq? Because when the Prophet ﷺ went to Philistine at night and he came back, he told the people that I went to Philistine by night and came back. They all laughed at him. But Abu Bakr said, if he said that, then he did it. He didn't even hear from the Prophet. He heard it from Abu Jahl. He said, you heard Sahibukum? You heard your companion Muhammad talking about that he went to Bayt al-Maqdis yesterday? He said, if he said it, he did it. He saddaqa. He confirmed him. So the Prophet called him a Siddiq. What does tasaddaqa mean? To give charity. What does sadaqa mean? Okay, we're going to stop here. Tayyib. Now, change this one here, Dawood. Al-Mutasaddiq, the one who gives charity.
الذي يتصدق على المساكين يريد أن يلقاهم.
نعم. الذي يتصدق على المساكين, meaning the man who gives charity to the poor, he wants to meet them. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing, Ya Ikhwan, to give charity to those that are in need. There's nothing more gratifying. Gratifying. To see your charity get to the mouth of the needy. Oh, man, Ishman gratification. عندك يا عبد الصبور.
يا جعفر هل تعرف الرجل المقتول؟
نعم. هل تعرف الرجل المقتول؟ Again.
يا جعفر هل تعرف الرجل المقتول؟
Now, when you want to attach it, Abdul Sabur, when you want to attach it, you have to come with the letters that are there. You can't say هل تعرف الرجل. You have to say هل تعرف الرجل, so it could be clear that you're attaching. If not, you're going to say هل تعرف when you say الرجل, now when you say now we understand that is alif lam. So if you're going to attach, you have to come with the letter clearly. هل تعرف الرجل المقتول. Everything has to be bam, 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 clear. If it's not going to be clear because it's heavy on the tongue, then we have to stop. هل تعرف الرجل المقتول.
يا جعفر هل تعرف الرجل المقتول؟
Don't say الرجل, الرجل المقتول.
الرجل. يا جعفر هل تعرف الرجل المقتول؟
What does that mean? تعرف الرجل المقتول?
Did you know the
Do
the
you
man,
know?
Do you know the man who was killed?
The man who was killed. He's مقتول. He's dead. How are you going to change that?
يا جعفر هل تعرف الرجل الذي قتل؟
الذي قتل. الذي قتل. How we doing online? الذي قتل, that was killed. We don't want to say الذي يقتل when he's being killed right now while we're talking. That's the thing. الذي قتل, he's مقتول, he's dead. Died, was killed. Died. Now these last ones are ism maf'ul. Now it's going to be mabni lil majhul. Because it's ism maf'ul. And al-mawsula, it enters on ism fa'il and on ism maf'ul. Brothers and sisters online, are you there with us? This is Arabic. The book that I put together because it was missing in the other books. And this is going to help you be versatile in your language. In the color.
المديرة هي المسؤولة عن دروس البنات.
Okay, but it has nice and smooth. But رؤوس الكلمة, at the beginning of the kalima, has to be like very sharp.
المديرة هي المسؤولة عن دروس البنات.
عن دروس go straight to it. عن دروس البنات.
عن دروس البنات.
What does that mean? المديرة هي المسؤولة.
The mudir, she is the one asked the questions.
هي المسؤولة ليس السائلة.
She is asked the questions from the students. What is that?
Let's get it straight. She is the one who's questioned. She is the one who's questioned about the classes of the girls. The girls' classes, you have to ask the mudira about the girls' classes. The girls' classes, you have to ask the mudira. How we doing online? If anything is not clear, let me know. It's my job. It's my job to clarify. Okay? Change the sentence.
المديرة هي التي سئل عن دروس البنات.
We don't want سئلت. It would be سئلت, but we want فعل مضارع. She's doing this now.
Mm.
She's the one who's getting questioned now.
المديرة هي تسأل
هي التي
هي التي نعم المديرة هي التي تسأل عن دروس
تسأل
تسأل المديرة هي التي تسأل نعم المديرة هي التي تسأل عن دروس البنات.
المديرة هي التي تسأل. المديرة هي التي تسأل. The director, she's the one that's asked. عن دروس النساء. المديرة هي التي تسأل. How we doing online? هي التي تسأل عن دروس البنات. She's the one who's asked about the lessons of the girls. عندك يا هارون.
الداعي إلى الله يراعي ظروف الناس.
الداعي إلى الله يراعي ظروف الناس. ما معنى الداعي إلى الله؟
Caller to Allah.
يراعي. What does يراعي mean? Consider. He's considerate. He takes these into consideration. يراعي ظروف الناس. ما معنى الظروف؟
Conditions of the people.
The conditions, the circumstances of the people. This one is far away from the masjid. This one, he can't stand long in the salah. This one, you can't raise your voice too loud on the microphone because the people get disturbed by it. This one, that's a personal joke. You didn't get it. Okay. How are we going to change that? Adai. How are we going to change that, Harun?
الداعي إلى الذين.
No, we got to change it from right there.
Huh?
Adai. How you going to change that?
الذين.
Let
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
A da'i, it could be more than one person.
Du'at, it's going to be jama'.
Oh, right.
If it's two, it's da'iyani.
Okay.
Na'am.
الذي أدائي.
No, we got to come with the verb. You got to come with the verb.
Oh, okay. I got it. No. الذي.
You said that's your manhaj class. You dropped.
Oh, I got it. الذي يدعو.
نعم الذي يدعو.
نعم الذي يدعو إلى الله يراعي ظروف الناس.
الذي يدعو إلى الله, and then he's calling people to Islam. He has to consider their circumstances. He can't start with big books. He has to start with he has to look at the audience. He has to take these things into consideration. So with that, brothers, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. We just want to look at the beginning of this chapter. This chapter is important. We want to look at the beginning of this chapter. Barakallahu fikum. Allah hafidhullah ta'ala ad-das athani ashar. What does that mean? Ad-das athani ashar. Verse number 12. As-sifa al-mushabbaha. What does sifa mean?
Description.
It's a description. It's a description. Mamad mushabbaha. It resembles. It's the whole thing. Listen to this. It's a sifa al-mushabbaha bismul fa'il. It's similar to the ism fa'il. It's a sifa, but it's mushabbaha. It's similar to ism fa'il, but it's not ism fa'il. It's called a sifa mushabbaha. It's a description that's similar to ism fa'il. قال حفظه الله الصفة المشبهة هي اسم مشتق. That's what we're doing. That's our class. Al-mushtaqat. How many mushtaqat are there? 8. What have we taken so far? What's the first one?
3.
What's the first one? Ism fa'il. Then what? Siga mubalaga. Like siga mubalaga ala ism fa'il. It's connected to that. That's number 2. What's number 3? It's a maf'ul, and now this is number 4. Sifa al-mushabbaha. But it's mushabbaha is resembling what? Ismul fa'il. But this is a sifa, it's a description. It's a description. Again, صفة مشبه هي اسم مشتق من الفعل اللازم. This is why we had to study that at the beginning of the book. فعل لازم. What does that mean, فعل لازم? يكتفي بالفاعل. It only needs a fa'il. It doesn't يتعدى. It doesn't go to a مفعول به. مات زيد. نامت فاطمة. Zayden died. Fatima slept. That's it. It's the end of the sentence. Only needs one thing. Naam. That these nouns, they come from a verb that's lazim. Do we understand this? Sifa al-mushabbah here, ismun mushtaqun is taken from what? Al-fi'l al-lazim. للدلالة على معنى ثابت في للموصوف. It's going to indicate a description that it is in the thing that's being described, but a description that's ثابت. It's not a description that is just temporary. It's a description that this person described with this thing. Now we're going to look at this briefly. Okay. These scales here. It says للصفة المشبهة أوزان متعددة. The صفة مشبهة has numerous scales. The صفة مشبهة has أوزان scales متعددة, numerous. The first one, أفعل. مؤنثه, the feminine of it is فعلا. And you know these words. Like أبيض بيضاء, أعمى أمياء. You say القميص أبيض, الحقيبة بيضاء. The scale, hold on, first. It's a sifa. It's a description. That's stabby, that's firm with that thing. القميص أبيض. القميص أبيض. الحقيبة بيضاء. The masculine is أفعل. مؤنثه, عفوا, مؤنثه, the feminine of it is on scale فعلا. أفعل فعلا. For it's أسود, it's سوداء. If it's أحمر, it's what? حمراء. If it's أعمى, that is blind, it's أمياء. If it's أعرج, what does أعرج mean? It's crippled. A'raj is arja, so on and so forth. Look at the next. Y'all know these words. Look at the next scale. Fa'lan. This is a scale. Mu'annathahu. The feminine is fa'la, like ghadban was ghadba. A man is ghadban. A woman is ghadba. A man is jaw'an, and a woman is jaw'a. And it's a description. قال أبي هل أنت جوعان. It's a description. Nah, it's a description. But like in a woman is jaw'a, not jaw'ana. No. That's not Arabic. Jaw'ana. No. Jaw'a. Nah. Then we have fu'al, like shuja'. It's called ar-rajul shuja'. Al-mar'a shuja'atun. Na'am. Wa fa'al. What does shuja' mean? Brave. Fa'al. It's another scale. Jaban. What does jaban mean? Cowardly. These are different scales. Fa'lun. Sahlun. Ad-darsu. Sahlun. It's a description. It's a description, but it's not ism fa'il because it comes from a fi'l lazim. What's the lazim? Sahula ad-darsu. Sahula ad-darsu. What does that mean? Sahula ad-darsu. The dars was easy. Yes, hulu ad-darsu. The dars is easy. Ad-darsu sahlun. That description is sifa mushabbaha. Ad-darsu sahlun. Another one, fa'al. Hasanun. Hasan is a sifa mushabbaha, not ism fa'al. It's a description. It's a description. تقول الدرس حسن الرجل حسن المرأة حسنة. نعم. ذاك الصحابي قال يا رسول الله الرجل يحب أن يكون ثوبه حسنا ونعله حسنة. نعم. الثوب is حسن. والنعل, because there's two of them, you use one. والنعل حسنة. It's going to get feminine. Hasan is some, you know these words, right? Fa'il, like kabir. I say, الرجل, now I تقول المشكلة كبيرة. What does that mean? المشكلة كبيرة. What does that mean?
The big problems.
Now, المشكلة كبيرة.
The problem is big.
The problem is big. So I would say كبرت المشكلة. That's the فعل الماضي. كبرت المشكلة. The مشكلة, it became big. كبرت المشكلة. عظيم, it's like كبير. المشكلة عظيمة. عظمت المشكلة. It's a فعل لازم. It's a فعل لازم. نعم. كبير. So also is what? صغير وطويل. That, I'm going to use it for today's lesson. طال الدرس. What does that mean? طال الدرس. The dars was long. الدرس طويل. You know the word طويل? How long you been knowing this word طويل? A long time, right? Did you know it was صفة مشبهة? You didn't. Did you know that the verb was lazim? That's Arabic. That's what learning Arabic is. Not that you just know tawil is long and finish. No. It's coming from a fi'l that's lazim. Tala ad-darsu tawilun. Yeah. So what's the muta'addi from tala? Tawwala. Al-mudarris tawwala ad-dars al-yawm. What does that mean, Arun? Al-mudarris tawwala ad-dars al-yawm. المدرس طول الدرس.
Teacher gave a long lesson.
No. طول الدرس. He made the lesson long.
Right.
No. They were just embarrassed because I made the lesson long today. They kind of like translated like that. How we doing online? Then we also have fa'ul, like tuhur. It comes from tahura. Comes from tahura, tuhur. Na'am. And we have tayyibun. And tayyibun comes from fay'al. It doesn't come from fay'il. It's fay'al. We'll explain that later. Tayyibun. Tayyibun. You know this word? How long you been knowing this word? Okay, it's not, it's a but what's the madi? Taba. Taba dars. Tabat nafsu. His nafs is tayyib. Tabat. Taba. Taba is what? What does taba mean? To be good. That's the madi. It's fi'l lazim. Taba ad-darsu. Meaning ad-darsu tayyibun. And then that last one is on siga fa'al, like thabit. الرجل ثابت. يعني ثبت الرجل. He's firm. ثبت الرجل. He's ثابت. But it's not ism fa'al. Shifa mushabbaha. This is our lesson for today. I want you to look at where we're going tomorrow. Look at how many words we have here. Look, this section here, it says al-fi'l al-lazim was-sifa al-mushabbaha. I'm going to give you the lazim. Qawiyya, qawiyun. You know qawiyun, but it comes from qawiyya. Da'ufa, da'ifun. Kabura, kabirun. Sagura, saghirun. Are you with me, ya Harun? Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? Karuma, karimun. Ta'ala, tawilan. I want you to read these words. Look how many words I mentioned here. How many words? Keep going down, keep going down. How many words we got?
17.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. 17. Keep going, keep going. 41. That's how you teach. That's how you get the job done. Yeah, Abdul Sabur. Maybe the student might understand now. Like, yes. Not like this This thought is not going to be like, oh, Shabba, oh man, I don't know. And it's over. Give them a couple of examples. You get them other books, give a couple of examples, it's over. You're gone. You have to explain it well. 41 words. All right. So now when somebody says thaqil, you say thaqula. When they say khafif, you say khaffa. Now you know where it comes from and what it means. That is from fi'l lazim. This is our lesson for today. Tomorrow, I want you to look at all these words that you know. You know the sifa mushabbaha. You know kabir, you know qasir, you know marid, you know hazin, you know ghadban, you know ahmar, you know all the words, but you don't know the verb. And that's where your handicap is. You don't know the verb. And this comes from, it's mushtaqun. It comes from the fi'l. How could you know the sifa mushabbaha? You don't know where it comes from. Brothers and sisters online, you'll pardon me for making the lesson long today. We're finished. This is where we're going to stop. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله اللغة العربية. This is the اللغة العربية. I can't. This is other books. I look at there. You just teach them how to go to the market and buy some bread. That's not what Arabic is about. How to go to the market and buy some bread. Come on now.